we have Mukti Lal, who's the CFO at TCI Express, to talk to us about, of course, logistics. It's the big, it's a large sector, it's an important sector, it's an important cog of the economy. First off, good morning, Mr. Lal. Just talk to us about how costs are now aligning, because we are past elections. Likely fuel prices, which have remained very, very stable, may start to fluctuate a bit. What's the expectation for the full year with regard to especially margins and the impact of this on margins? Have you started translating some of this onto your pricing already? How is it working?
Yeah, good morning. So so first quarter we anticipated that would be like slightly impacted due to general elections, and there was like reduction in capacity utilization due to that, and so that's why now is already we seen the upstick on that, and then cost we will be managed. I think we seeing in a long term way fuel will not be increase much. We seeing is a stable prices in time to come, because government in past is also well managed and even reduced some prices in just before to general elections. So we are not seeing that, but yes, utilization level of our capacity will be increased. It is from 82% of quarter 1 to it will be moved to like in 83 and 84% range. And the second one, like we has some impacted on some airline prices, because consolidation is happening in airlines, and that's why they also enhance prices, and that is also we normalize and talking with the customer to be passing on to our customers. Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Lal. Anushi joining in here. Now, you did say that there was an impact on the volumes because of the general elections which took place. Now, while the volumes were down about 2% in the current quarter, and we have what is our guidance for the FY25? Do we expect to maintain our margins at the double-digit level, or we see how do we expect to ramp this up?
Yeah, well, so basically, margin was never challenged for our company, and TCI Express is always focused on qualitative growth with the margin, and we are always ahead with kind of margin like 15% EBITDA margin and as we are like asset light company, so it is directly converting to our PBT margin. So we will be back to normal, like we will be finished like 14% kind of EBITDA margin in whole FY25. I think this quarter one was one off, which was like we have seen a reduction in margin level, but in full year we will be maintain the same.
Right. Also talk to us about capacity utilization, how it's playing out, because that may also have a role on margins.
So as we completely depending on outsource model of business, and that's why my capacity utilization is very important, because we have to be pay the truckers on the full capacity, and that has already been enhanced from like 82% to 83% we've seen in July and August, and it will be increased to 84%, and it's directly add to my profits, or whatever increase in capacity utilization is directly add to profits, and it is a key driver for our margins, and we will be keep it in the range of 84%, and certainly it and like in Q1 there was another challenge of like adverse weather condition was also there, like huge heat wave was also there, so that's why impact on capacity was there, and it is like normally normal back.
Okay, so 83 to 84% of capacity utilization that we should be looking out forward. But onto the cost side, there is another one cost piece which has seen a steady escalation. I'll come to the toll prices over here. So considering that, can we expect a price hike that you can be possibly making? This is again in contrast to the SME demand, which is on the weaker side. If you can expand more on that space.
Yeah, so SMEs is also like we've seen some green shoot in these 2 months. There's a good news for us, because SMEs was also like wicked because on Q1, because there was an election, workers has remigrated to their places to cast their votes, and second part like heat wave. So now that has been normalized, and we seen some green shoot in our SME business, and that is also like is a positive for our EBITDA margins. And second part, yes, other cost pressure is there, because toll prices is also like having impact on that, because now is more and more highways are coming under that toll preview, and that is also like making as a significant cost for the overall industry. So yes, everybody is like trying to be passing on to customer, but it will be take a time. It is a like ongoing process. So we sensitize this matter with the few big customers, and hopefully in it will be take time, but yes, we will be get some some money from here from the customer on this account.
Right. And with regard to your multimodal business, currently around 7% of revenue, you're scaling up to 22. How exactly do you intend on doing this? Are your customer contracts being negotiated basis that? How do you plan to play this?
Yeah, so first, I just would like to correct here. Actually, our multimodal business is right now is not 7, it is 17%.
Oh,
And
okay.
our strategy to be like to keep it, bring it to like up to like 22 to 25% in a longer term of like 4-5 years. So it is basically part of strategy, because these usually, like as we launched a new service offering in terms of railway services and in terms of C2C, these are the niche segment, and the competition is really very low. So we want to be enhance the margin level of in the range of like 16 to 18% in longer term. So we want to be keep these multimodal products also, to adding here to diversified our service offerings. But our focus remain would be on biggest chunk of like surface. And here is also our strategy is very clear to be have focus on SME customer, and to keep the like big customer. So we have to be make out the balance of 50-50%.
Mr. Lal, you mentioned 16 to 18% of margins in long term. Can you give us a period in what number of years? Is it when the scale up to this 20 to 25 to 22.5% level happens, then we can expect these margins levels to be there? And along with this, what are the type number of sorting centers that we are adding to accommodate this kind of growth that we are looking for our multimodal business? In which geographies especially are we targeting this towards?
Yeah, well, so basically margin we focusing on 3 to 5 year horizon, where we want to be see like 17% plus margin level. Second part, this usually for multimodal, our hub and spoke model is not used. It's a separate services. Like if you take an example of rail, so we have to be picked from the customer and directly sent to railway station, and then connect to like other destination, and then delivered directly to customer. So that's why is a separate network we need to be we creating, and that's we creating for the like air services also, and then C2C is also like specialized services. So this is usually not going through our hub and spoke model, but hub and spoke model is really very important part of in our surface business, where we how fast we can be deliver the cargo, how fast we can be process the cargo. That's why we in longer horizon we taken on a strategy to be automate our hubs and sorting centers. Number would be remain same in longer term also, but yes, we will be keep like make them as a automated one to enhance our efficiency level. Supposing there is an I we able to already we make two sorting automated center, in one in north part of India and another one in west part of India, and this is giving very good results, where we able to reduce our holding time of trucks and cargo is almost like 40 to 50%, and then it is really adding to our profits. And that strategy will be keep continue, and we will be making kind of 300 crore rupees capex plan in next 3 years. So almost like 100 crore rupees in a year.
Got it. And let me continue on automation. You also plan to automate both Ahmedabad, Kolkata. How quickly does that happen? And how does that add to your numbers in terms of where do your margins go as a result? Does it help your margins, maybe 50 basis points, 30 basis points? How should one quantify the value add that gives you and your business?
Well, so any addition of any sorting center automation is like giving the 25 to 30 basis points improvement in our margin level. Because so next would be like Ahmedabad, which will be I think will be make it in FY26, and then we will make it Kolkata. That will be I think in 26 only. So that strategy will be continue, and it is very so. it is having different advantage and value added for that, because dependence on labor is reduced. Second part is consistency in services there, and then enhancement of service level is also part of. So we will be always then with these kind of initiative, we will be keep ahead ourselves in comparison to competition. So yeah.
Okay, Mr. Lal, and also one of the key initiatives for this quarter has been the launch of your money back guarantee scheme. I want to understand the rationale behind this. What was the key driver that has led to this launch of the scheme?
Yeah, so this is very good in front of first two, it is all apply to all the products like Surface and Multimodal also. Second part is like giving the boost up to our customers. So, and also like align our team to be give a good services to our customers in normal time also. So that's because nowadays express industry's good thing is there's a no price war, because there is a high value cargo movement this whole industry is doing, and that's why important is service level. So we focusing more into in that, and that's why we launched this money service, and it is also giving good traction. It is also it is getting good revenue chunk also, because it is always in a premium prices we charging from customer, and customer is also eager to pay for that. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Lal. It's been a comprehensive conversation. It's been a valuable one. Thank you for taking our time speaking with us.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Right. With that, it's a wrap on the Smidge show. We're going to slip into a break, of course. Keep watching NDTV Profit. More on the other side.